Welcome to the Double E Show. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Jibba73, back with the Double E Show. Back with what remains of Edith Finch. When we left off in the last episode, we did go back through some photos here of one of our relatives. Their tragic end. Let's continue to explore while we are here. Looks like we can go over there for something. I believe that's the only place to go right now, so we shall do that. Okay, into the attic. Looks like the air conditioning unit. Right on. Skylight. Interesting to have a skylight in an area that doesn't need light. But it is what it is.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Right. Looks like some toys hidden up here. Right on. There's a baby gate. Looks like Gregory. A divorce contract between Kay Carlisle and Sam Finch.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
Pretty magical.
It sure made him happy. I know how silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us.
Oh no.
About the world he saw.
I get it.
Hey, there's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
That's so sad.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Wow. That's not even cool. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute. That's pretty heavy, actually.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet... A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Alright, so what are we doing here?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now
remembered.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Hey, this is relatively
The wind
difficult.
picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. We Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
Wow. 13 years old.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Gus was a little bit of a rebel, huh? Oh, there's his kite. And there's no bed for Dawn. I guess I don't need to go up there. No playing outside without permission, no answering doors, strangers, no messes after dark, all chores before dark, respect others. Raise flag at 7:30, breakfast at 8, duties. Wow, seems very military regimented.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
1986. Anything down here that I need? Step on the rafters. Do not walk between them.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Interesting. Is there something more over here then? done in here? This is where it can get a little confusing because I don't know exactly where it wants me to be. It's nice to have the light chides of which direction to go. I think we need to continue on this way. There has to be more in this room. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Head back up. Okay. So, here we go.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
This place is pretty amazing.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Milton, Edith.
And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Right. Nice little classroom.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
No. Cancel. I just went in. Cancel.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Right. Nice bunk. See if I can climb this rope. Oh, it's on a pulley system. Right on.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Wow.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
It was only 11. This is pretty rugged. There's a lot of child death.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Make sure no kids got harmed again. You can see why that might put her over the edge.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay. Block me from going in a circle, thank you.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yeah, very, very familiar. Alright, listen. We're going to call it an episode there. If you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any tips on how I should progress here in What Remains of Edith Finch, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Monday for another episode of What Remains of Edith Finch. Peace.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.